it's spread. Is that affecting his brand that a pedo anthem is playing in the NBA playoffs?
No,
Tennis players are walking out to it.
I don't think it's hurting Drake's brand. I think that it may feel like that and it may look like that, but I think ultimately once this settles, I think it's gonna hurt Kendrick's brand more. Only because if Drake is found and proven not to be a pedo, which I know he's not, once the public sees that, I mean, is this not one of the worst things you can call a person?
But agreed.
Yes, I'm talking about when it's not who they are.
It's up there. It's one of the worst things you could say about
No, to me, this is the worst.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other thing you can label a person ever. Like snitching and all that shit, I get that shit with street shit. I understand that part.
Rapist might be worse.
I mean,
this
being
is
a
along the
pedophile,
same line.
you are raping.
This is the same thing. It's just with a certain...
Kids can't really...
You know what I mean?
consent.
So it's like...
I'll throw anti-Semitic in there too.
Well, that's Taylor Swift, and then we're going with that number 2 one.
Oh, we're going to the 2 spot. Okay, yeah, all right.
Taylor Swift and anti-Semitism always number 1, no matter what.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, shh.
Never forget.
Right. So it's like,
Ew.
if you're not that and somebody labels you that, to me, that's some of the craziest shit ever. To me, I'm just speaking for me. I'm only ever speaking for me and my taste level. I think labeling somebody that and that's not who they are, is some of the worst shit you could ever do.
But let's
whether we want to say it's entertainment or not, there's certain shit you just don't even in entertainment, even behind the guise of entertainment and comedy and things like that, there's certain shit you just don't ever play with. And to me, that's at the top of the list.
I mean, let's go with history, though, with the court of public opinion. Is the damage already done? Let's say Drake comes out, and of course, I hope that on a moral level and outside of a rap beef, that he can prove to the world that, yo, I don't touch kids. This was fucking crazy. Is the damage done?
But he tried to do that, and y'all said, yo, he's explaining
the public doesn't care. You'll see rapists go to jail covered for a year, the whole trial. They'll sit for 20 years, find out they're innocent. They'll come out of jail, won't cover it all.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be a rapist for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. Is the damage done already, even if he proves otherwise?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I don't think that nobody truly believes that. I don't think nobody believes that.
I think there's plausible deniability. Like there's enough. Kendrick wouldn't have jumped out like that if there wasn't enough smut in like the public perception of him that it fit. So the fact that we're even speculating it is enough. Kendrick won, I think, in that regard. You know what I mean?
Who's speculating it? I don't think nobody's speculating that.
I mean, I think whatever side you're on, you've made up your mind.
I don't think nobody's speculating that.
But I was wrapping my mind around, okay, I know no one will compare to Drake, but who's someone that's in a very high position of power that got charged with this kind of level of thing, but then it was all bullshit and they welcome back to the community. James Gunn, the director that did Guardians of the Galaxy, he always had he was talking to young girl, but he never did anything. It was weird. He had a really dark, sick sense of humor, and he wasn't talking to young girls. He just made really fucked up, inappropriate jokes. And in the height of the Me Too movement, someone took all his old tweets, all his old posts, and put it on this 10-page doc, all of his fucked up shit in one doc. And they're like, well, this is you got to get him out of here. But he didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. So then he got booted off that project, got ripped out of